On the Edge tonight, everybody likes to get presents, and that's the reason the gift industry is relatively recession-proof.
The name of that thing he's throwing around is a mariachi, and the place he's throwing it is New York City's Javits Convention Center, home to the New York International Gift Fair. A $70 billion industry, it is chock-a-block with companies.
As it's got about 320,000 different independent retailers that shop it, and about 20,000 suppliers.
No matter what, people always have to buy gifts. And I think that what we're finding is that there are more and more reasons to buy gifts.
The folks at Boston-based International Silver Company can attest to that, a $400 million operation coming off a very good 2000. Water has a lot to do with their success.
Fountains are very hot again for this year. It's the whole meditation, the whole relaxation process, also candles.
It's pet slash, replacement child, empty nesters, and they want products that look really snappy in their home.
Boyd's Collection Limited, traded on the NYSE under the symbol FOB, its newest line aimed at a growing market, literally, babies. But essentially, this is a small business like Silvestri that makes hanging things designed by...
What's this name of this character now?
Zelda the Jungle Shopper.
And this is who you are.
And I am Zelda.
Despite the fact that teddy bears are still a core product in the industry, that one of the fastest growing segments is gifts for pets. 5 years ago, there were only 2 companies making gifts for pets. This year, over 100. This comes from Harry Barker in Savannah, Georgia. Peanut butter treat. Woof.
You know, they actually get a shot of this. You see this? It's a mason jar full of those things. They smell better than what we get on the 3rd floor. That's the Edge for tonight. That's our commissary.
From the big top, where she performed with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey.
Well, I just did, juggling and unicycle riding and tumbling.
To the big city. Carol Perkins' life at 17 took off. She's been on the covers of Northern Woman, Madame Figaro, and Victoria's Secrets. And life got even better for Carol. She started dating Penn from the Magic Act, Penn and Teller, and became a fire eater.
Well, it's not that dangerous, unless you do it outside or where there's a lot of wind that can turn on you.
But the fire in her relationship and career started to go up in smoke when Carol got sick.
I kept going to doctors that would just give me antidepressants and tell me I'm just going through a hard time and it's all in your head, the typical misdiagnoses. And it literally was in my head. I had a brain tumor.
That's when Carol learned how to sew. Her tumor was removed and she became a pet sitter for her friends who would bring over torn up blankets for their pets to sleep on.
Dogs deserve better. So I'd get beautiful velvets and furs and, make all the trimmings and pipings and make these fabulous beds. I turned my loft into my sewing design studio.
Through word of mouth, she started getting calls from magazines and department stores, and the rest is history. She left New York for Savannah and opened Harry Barker.
Carol, a former Ford fashion model in New York, Paris, and London, put plenty of sweat equity into making Harry Barker a success. By the way, that's the name of her dog. Her company uses eco-friendly packing materials, natural fiber fabrics, and all its clothing for four-legged friends and humans alike. There's doggy futons, sweaters, bathrobes, coffee mugs, leashes, bags, hats, books, and magazines, all in the name of dogs. Harry Barker is also active in community involvement with the Welfare to Work program and summer arts programs for children.
It's hard to say no. I can't turn my back on someone crying out for help, whether it's an animal or an abused child or an elderly or anyone. I mean, there's a lot of people in need, and my heart goes out to them.
There's even an art gallery inside, showcasing portraitures painted by local artists.
Well, look at him.
Rascal.
Yes, he is. Those little Jack Russells, they're just mischief.
Harry Barker, a company that really has gone to the dogs.
Reportedly, there are more than 58 million domesticated cats and dogs living in American homes, and pet owners spend about $26 billion a year spoiling those animals.
Pretty.
Savannah business owner Carol Perkins hopes to cash in on some of that creature cash.
We're sort of the Pottery Barn of pet accessories.
The store is called Harry Barker, and it takes pet spoiling to new heights. Here, pet owners can find hand-sewn dog beds, custom water bowls, even gourmet treats. You can even commission a painting of your pooch.
When people ask for a portrait of their dog, it's something that they'll have when the dog passes. They'll always have a portrait of their dog.
Interior designer Sheila Alford came all the way from Atlanta to accessorize a pet-loving client's house.
Oh, their dogs are their children, and it's wonderful after you do their homes just to come back and make their dogs a really cool bed.
Harry Barker is doing brisk business both at the Savannah location and through catalog sales. Some customers spend hundreds here, but for the avid animal lover, no price is too high.
Sit.
They mean love and peace and unconditional love and tenderness and humility and all the things that we may not see in everybody every day.
And I went to harrybarker.com.
Okay.
And they believe that pets are part of our family and they deserve the best the world has to offer.
That's right.
And there I found this lovely little bone towel.
Oh, that's cute.
Cute, shaped like a bone.
That is
and
cute.
this is $12 for a medium, $16 for a large one.
That's cute.
And then we have the matching robe for your little dog.
That's cute.
Thank you. And this one's $20 to $26. Look at this. I love this little.
In that?
You tie it on.
If I had a pet, this is what I would get.
You do have a pet.
Oh, I have a fish.
Put it on the fish.
Yeah.
Hello again. Now, we have got a fashion show for you that is a real howl. With me is Carol Perkins from the dog catalog company, Harry Barker. I love the name of your catalog.
Thank you.
And who is your friend? I have to introduce your friend.
You're admiring him. This is Elmer.
There's even cologne in the catalog for your dog.
Come on.
I'm not kidding you. Really
Dogs
soft,
smell good.
perfectly good toys. And also, dog treats. And these are, I love this. It's from Savannah, Georgia, and it has like the Garden of Good and Evil on the front of it. Harry Barker, chicken and rice, this particular one, dog treats.
Right.
And we knew that everybody was separated from their animal in the audience today. They've been separated because they're on vacation probably. And we thought it might be nice for our staff to pass out some of these dog treats to take home to their
Don't eat the dog treats.
friends.
Don't eat the dog treats.
I started Harry Barker. One of my goals was to always give back to the community.
If an upscale boutique all about dogs can't help their own, who can?
It's incredible what the public has been doing. They've been saving money for the dogs, and knowing that this event was upcoming, making donations, very concerned over the dogs' welfare and our welfare.
While Southside Fire's Canine Unit has been showered with support since their return from Ground Zero, getting back to normal for the dogs will require expensive training. Training will allow them to once again look for one person, rather than 5,000. So tonight it was hors d'oeuvres and donations to cover their costs. Brand new t-shirts reproduced a work of art that's created an icon for these lifesavers.